Welcome back to my podcast, It's Okay with Sitter, and today's topic is It's Okay to be Private. So I feel like now is a very good time to do this episode because it's about to be summer. A lot of people are about to graduate. Y'all about to be outside. You feel me? You about to be outside. So being outside comes with like huge announcements. You're gonna be working and stuff like that. But I want to spread the importance of being private. And when I say being private, I guess I should give you a definition of what private is before, you sit there and be like, oh, I thought I am private. Private is belonging to or for the use of one particular person or a group of people only, right? So y'all know when you got like something good happening, your instant thought may be, oh, I have to post about it or I have to tell somebody. And don't get me wrong, all of that is not bad, but you have to understand that you can't do it with everything. You feel me? I was on TikTok and it was a video saying like, you got a new car? Don't talk about it. You got a new house? Don't talk about it. New job? Don't talk about it. I say all that to say because a lot of people don't realize you're not necessarily sharing it just to get you're only sharing it to see who's going to react to it and say good job. 9 out of 10, someone is not going to tell you good job. Someone that you wanted to tell you good job or congratulations is not going to tell you. So you just did all that for no reason. You feel me? So it is all an ego thing. You're trying to feed an ego that is only going to hold you back. I just listened to a podcast this morning. It was something that my sister sent into the group chat. And I felt like it was such a good podcast to listen to because it was true. Your ego is something that's not going to always help you at the end of the day. You know, when people be like, oh, he got a big ego. Sometimes it's not good, eh? Sometimes it's not good to have a big ego, you know? I'm going to put the big side right here. Oh, my sister got me this because y'all see my under eye really dark. And I be feeling a little insecure about it. Oh yeah, this thing is sticky. You have to understand that like a lot of people are out here just to see what you're doing and trying to keep up with you. A lot of people are not even supporting you. They just like to see it. You know, they're their inspiration, but they're never going to tell you that. They're never going to tell you, oh, I look up to you. Some people might because they don't have such a big, a big ego. They don't have a big, what is the word that people use? I know people use my ego too big, but I feel like there's another word, but that's neither here or there. Like, you have to understand that sometimes you're doing it only to feed your ego. Like, it's not going to get you right. It's not going to work out long for you in the long run. So when you have, a lot of people like to say that I am private when it comes to certain things, and it is because I feel like when you have a big accomplishment coming your way, you don't want nothing to come and either distract you or like ruin it for you. You feel me? I feel like premature announcements always fail, in my opinion. Hate me, don't hate me, I don't care. Premature announcements are always going to fail, in my opinion, because you don't have everything laid down and the foundation is perfect. Not saying like perfect, because nothing in this world is perfect, but you're announcing something that you don't even have fully set in stone. I feel like that is never going to work out well for you in the future. And then I say that to say, of course, I got a quote. You have to focus on having fun and not being cool. Nowadays, a lot of people post like, oh, they got a new apartment, they got a new car, woot, and congratulations, don't get me wrong. But you have to understand, they're posting this after they already achieved it. And you don't even know if everything is as crystal and as perfect as they're making it seem. you have to also tell yourself that, because people will literally post that they got this big old accomplishment, but in the background they struggled to do this, and this is their last piece of the last dime that they have to put into this. And not saying that that's not a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just saying, like, you never know what's going on in the background, so that's why you can't make an assumption about it, and you can't feed off of what they're showing you, because at the end of the day, you don't really know. You don't really know. You have to make sure you're on your own path and stuff like that. Even when it comes to future goals, sometimes when I'm on Instagram, I see someone talk about, oh, this is what I'm gonna get, or this is what my house is gonna look like, or like, this is my car, 2020 this, 2020 that. And like I said, to me, that's a premature announcement. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. How are you gonna say in 2024 or 2026 you're gonna have this and that? Don't get me wrong, that is a long-term goal you might have for yourself. Congratulations. I hope and pray that that succeeds, But you have to understand, you should keep that within yourself. Not everyone should know about it. Nobody's not, no. Privacy literally is particular to one person or a group. And when they say group, it's when it's like for everybody, not just for you, But when I say, like, you need to be able to understand, not everything needs to be posted. Especially not everything needs to be posted to the public, for the public's eye, because you're also opening yourself up for judgment. You're opening yourself up for criticism and stuff like that, and that's not what you wanted. You honestly just wanted, like, the accomplishments or the gratitude or congratulations, but you're not gonna. 9 out of 10, some people are not gonna give that to you. They're not gonna give it to you. Especially with Instagram nowadays, people lazy. They just gonna like your story. And I'm kind of guilty for that. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I would just like your story, because it's like, I'm proud of you, but I'm also like, I don't like the fact that you posted about it so early, because it's like, you have to give yourself grace to meet that goal, especially if it's a long-term goal that you have for yourself. Long-term, short goal, you have to give yourself grace to move and get there. So another topic that I have is evil eye when it comes to being private. So I do believe in the evil eye. I feel like there is someone, like, of course, or any particular person that is watching you and wishing bad on you. So that's why I push the urge to be private. I don't care if it's just like a test, or you got a test coming up. Be private about it. Write to yourself. If you have so much pent up excitement, write about it. Journal it, or record yourself talking to yourself if you don't like to journal, or something like, or you tell somebody that you trust fully, because you don't want to sit there and tell somebody, or tell the world, oh, I got this and this coming up, or I just did this and that, and someone's wishing bad on you. They're gonna wish bad on you. They're gonna say, dang, this so and so just got this, or so and so got this coming up. I hope this. Someone is out there doing that. 9 out of 10. It's either someone, something. There's something out there that's gonna wish bad on you. So I'd rather you just keep it to yourself. Be proud of yourself. You work through it with yourself and what someone like trusted family, trusted friends, than rather you go sit there and you tell a whole bunch of 1,000 nobodies. You don't even know half these people. You ain't even meet half your mutuals. Like, don't get me wrong, you ain't. So you sit here gonna tell Felicia and Kelsley about something that ain't happened yet. They're probably out there in another group chat. I'm saying, look at this girl, and I just look at this boy. That ain't gonna last long. Someone is out there wishing bad on you. So I'm telling you to just try to eliminate the badness coming to you, because you're already probably overthinking. You probably already have something negative. So why invite more? If you feel what I'm saying, like, why would you invite more? So I have another quote. Because a lot of people don't realize, when you're sharing something, it's always an exchange. So if you're sharing to the world, oh, I just did this and that, and you're not getting that happiness back, it's a one-way thing. You put it out there to the world and got nothing back. Now look at you. And it just ties into the fact that if you really want something to work out and you really have faith in it, then there's no point in, like, telling other people and stuff like that, because you have you have a house coming up, You about to get a house. Why are you gonna go tell 10,005 different people, or you building a bloody skippy house, or you about to buy a house on this day? Next, you know, it got pushed back. Everybody expecting you to have this house on May 18th. You get the house May 30th. Like, yes, that is life, but then you just opened yourself up to criticism. You open yourself up to judgment. Oh, she didn't have all that together. He didn't. Look at that. You have all this unwanted negative energy for no reason because you couldn't keep your mouth closed. You see this? Keep it closed. You don't have to tell everybody. You don't have to tell every single body what's going on. You have trip coming up. You're planning your birthday trip. You're going to Jamaica. You're going to London. You're going this, and that. Baby, you better shut up. If you want to share and post that you on that trip, alhamdulillah, post. You're still gonna have somebody probably gonna be out in the background negative, but you're gonna have 5,000 other people maybe gonna be like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go there when I go, you know? But you have to realize you have to wait. You have to wait. Premature announcements are never going to succeed, in my opinion. They're never going to succeed. You have to sit there, put in the work. Once you get the outcome that you wanted, not the outcome that Sydney and Courtney told you about. No, because you don't want someone to change your opinion or your see-through, especially if it's not changed for the better. You probably told them, oh, I'm gonna have this car. They're gonna be like, why would you go get that car? Now look at you. Now you second guessing your own thoughts. You have to realize, like, you have to be quiet. Just be quiet. You go, you get help when you need it. That's when you talk to somebody, you get help when you need it, and you talk to somebody you trust, not somebody you just met 5 days ago. Sorry, you don't. In my opinion, you cannot trust nobody that quick. How you trust somebody you meet 5 minutes ago, buddy? Be realistic with me, please. You know? But I'm just saying, like, y'all, it's so much better out here to just practice it. Like, if you have a test coming up, or like you about to get a new achievement for yourself or something like that, just practice. Don't do this. Don't do this. Just practice it. I promise you, I've seen it for myself. I had goals for myself. I was supposed to get this and that. But actually, I can talk about it because I got it now. I had goals where I was going to say, you know, I turned 18 last year. I was going to get me a car last year. Get me a car by this day. Get me a car by that day. I was tell someone, of course, I trusted and stuff like that, but I would say it. Or I would tell this person when someone else was just like promising it to me, I would tell another person, like, and I didn't even know if I trusted Shawty like that. Still told it out, and it never happened. It never happened. Because I sat there and spoke so prematurely, didn't have nothing set in stone, and it didn't happen. And I'm also the type of person where I say, like, nothing happens on your timing, it happens on God's timing. My sister told me something, like a quote one day. She was like, you ever want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. Because let's be for real, with my religion, your life is already written out. There's only a few ways to change how your life is written out, you know? So you can't sit there and be like, oh, I'm going to have this by Tuesday. No, you're not. None of the time, you're not going to have it by Tuesday. You feel me? So you have to sit there. You feel me? Just, okay, don't say nothing. Just, okay, please. Please, I beg. Because I promise you, it's going to work and it's going to benefit you longer in the long run. It's going to benefit you just being quiet. Just, even if it's like a certain job or certain anything. Because I feel like sometimes your long-term goals are unrealistic. That's why you haven't gotten it done. You may have said you're going to have it done by this, but you probably didn't have it done because it's unrealistic. And it allows you to procrastinate. I have actually a quote for that. It says, unrealistic goals that make you procrastinate, get rid of them. I think Badja said that. Yeah, go check her out. I like Badja. Yeah. I don't know if I'll put her thinking somewhere, but yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's so much power in privacy, because power of the tongue, power of the mind. I'm telling you, if you sit there, inshallah, don't get me wrong. If you say, I'm not saying you say something and it don't happen. I'm saying you say it to yourself. You don't say it to the public eye. You don't say it to a whole bunch of nobodies. You don't know them. You keep it to yourself, because it's power of the tongue, power of the mind. Once you open yourself up to saying it to other people, now they can use their power against you. Or, sometimes again, I'm not saying it's always negative. Someone can say good for you, but you're going to open yourself up to people saying things against you. And then when it don't happen, you're going to be beating yourself up. And I want you to eliminate that whole route right there. Just let it all go away, because if you put yourself in a predicament, it's gonna probably be hard for you to get out of it. So give yourself grace, understand where you were wrong at, and know it's okay to be private. It's okay to be private. I just hope you know it's okay to be private. Okay, it's okay to give yourself grace. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to not post every accomplishment. It's okay. You don't have to. No one literally, you're only doing it to feed your ego. So it's okay to ignore the ego. It's okay to ignore it. Okay? And if you're watching this in the morning, I hope you have a good day today. And if you watch this at night, I hope you had a great day today. And if you didn't, I promise you'll be okay. I promise you'll be okay. Your day, you got to see today. So you're blessed, body. Inshallah, you get to see tomorrow. Okay? Me, my sister loves you. I love you so much. Okay? Now, I'm going to finish my skincare because it's time to take these out. And I just want to know, I just hope and pray I get to see you guys in the next episode. Because I'm going to be here always. Let me know if you need anything. Comment, like, subscribe. All that hoorah. Love you. Bye.